Total War Three Kingdoms asks you to take on the role of a warlord of ancient China and unite the country under one banner: yours. Sun Jian, the Tiger of Jiangdong, offers a campaign for those willing to take great risks for greater rewards. Of all the great warlords in the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Sun Jian's rise is one of the most remarkable. The son of a lowly merchant, he learned in an early age that destiny will never come to those who wait, and fortune must be seized. When he was only 16, Sun Jian found his caravan's path blocked by river pirates. The boy's company refused to go further. They could still see the remains of the last merchants who tried littering the banks. But the sight of the pirates arguing over their still bloody spoils was too much for Sun Jian. The men must be punished. So he drew his sword and leapt onto the riverbank, then cut off their leader's head. Sun Jian's bravery rallied men to him, earning him a command during the Yellow Turban Rebellion. But even then, he placed himself at the head of his army. At the siege of Wanqing, he climbed the city walls alone, killing 20 men and clearing a path for his army to enter the city. A skilled and daring warrior known for taking risks, he excels under pressure and is at his best when the deck is stacked against him. In-game, the Tiger of Jiangdong will be recognized as a master of war, claiming ancestry from none other than the military genius Sun Tzu. He will be a devastating force in combat with powerful attacks. And the longer he stays in the fight, the stronger he will become. So it's no surprise one of his key abilities will be to charge in early and bring the fight to his enemy. Sun Jian's entire playstyle will be built around this dynamic. His units will gain guerrilla deployment in enemy territory, allowing for an aggressive playstyle that takes the fight to his enemies faster than any other warlord. This allows him to attack multiple armies at once, picking them off before reinforcements can arrive. And even though such battles can be costly, Sun Jian's renowned bravery means there is never a shortage of those wishing to fight beside him. So long as you keep fighting, his armies will replenish faster in enemy territory, and mercenaries will be cheaper to recruit, while your subjects will love you all the more for it, allowing Sun Jian to get back into the thick of battle faster, so long as you keep him well supplied. Which should be no issue, as he can draw upon his family's trade merchant ties to increase the output of all his ports. Sun Jian knows all too well not to rely on allies for supplies. At the Battle of Sisui Gate, he had been ready to spearhead the coalition's attack against Dongzhuo, but the coalition refused to send his army supplies to keep up the attack. They feared Sun Jian had grown too powerful and didn't want to replace the wolf Dongzhuo with the tiger Sun Jian. So when Sun Jian's campaign begins, he's deep behind enemy lines, alone, in the ruined city of Laoyang, burned by the tyrant Dongzhuo to keep coalition forces from taking it, who even looted the tombs of the ancestors and emperors before departing. Sun Jian was again the first to arrive, and promptly set about putting out the fires in the city. It was then that his men discovered something amazing in the wreckage: the Jade Imperial Seal of China. Passed down from emperor to emperor, it was said that whoever held the seal would rule all of China. So when it was placed in Sun Jian's hands, he saw the beginnings of a new imperial dynasty laid before him. The discovery of the seal brings Sun Jian's first campaign dilemma. New to the Total War series, dilemmas put you at pivotal moments in a warlord's history, presenting you with two options: the historical choice, which follows the actual events of the period, and the what if, which allows you to forge a new story. Historically, Sun Jian's discovery of the Jade Seal sealed his own fate. The coalition leader, Yuan Shuo, wanted it for himself, and when Sun Jian tried to slip away, Yuan Shuo ordered Liu Bao to take it from him, by force if necessary. So you can either give it to him, losing the seal and improving relations with Liu Bao, or keep it for yourself and risk a fighting battle all the way home through Liu Bao's territory, but improving relations with Yuan Shu, Yuan Shao's brother and fiercest rival. Regardless, both men are only stepping stones in Sun Jian's path to forming the kingdom of Wu and becoming the emperor of all China. But first, he must make his way back home to his family, his wife, the renowned Lady Wu, and their 3 children, Sun Te, Sun Tran, and a girl, Sun Rin, who impatiently await his return to the south. He must continue his journey south back to his family and begin building his base of power in Changsha, driving out the corrupt remnants of the Han Empire and solidifying the south of China under his control. What path you take is up to you. History shows that Sun Jian did return to his family, but their joy was short-lived. After refusing to give up the imperial seal, Lu Wao attacked without mercy, and Sun Jian only made it home by sacrificing his best generals and half his army. Unwilling to let this ambush go unanswered, the tiger Sun Jian again went north, seeking to bring punishment to the wicked once more. But this time, he brought his son, Sun Te, with him, to learn the trade on the same rivers he had once traveled with his own father. It was a master course in generalship, and within weeks, Lu Wao was surrounded in his own capital. The tiger's eagerness to lead from the front, though, would be his undoing. Lu Wao again set an ambush for him, and in a bamboo thicket, a flight of arrows ended the story of Sun Jian. But his memory wouldn't be forgotten. His son recovered the body and brought it home to the Southlands one final time. It's one of the great ironies of the War of the Three Kingdoms that, in death, the lowly merchant Sun Jian still becomes an emperor, not by his own sword bravery, but at the hands of the children he so dearly loved. Each grows up to eclipse their father, remembering the lessons he patiently instilled in them as children, the same way his own father had. They became wise and shrewd, and as tough and ferocious as the tiger himself. Sun Jian is the warlord of choice for the risk-taker, the thrill-seeker among you, someone who tires of playing it safe and knows that when the odds are stacked against them, the tale of your victory will be all the more epic. Total War 3 Kingdoms releases on March 7th of 2019 and is available for pre-order now. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for future updates about the warlords of ancient China.